Hey guitar buddies, let's take a look at Janet Jackson, Black Cat. We'll start with that fantastic riff. Great fun riff to play. Okay, so it's around the E blues scale. And so we're starting on a D on 5 on the A string to an E. I've got a bit of wah-wah on this, lots of like distortion, very 80s, okay? So D to E. And then a G with a slight kind of pull on it. And back to the E. So 5, 7, and 5 on the D string, back to 7. D, E, G, E. Then, and then we got D, E, G, open E string, E. So same again, D, E, G, and an open E string. Kind of muted it. Don't want to let it ring out, so I'm just going to mute it as soon as I played it with my palm. Then an E on 7. So, and then we got same as the start, D, E, G, E. Then we're going B flat on 6 on the E string, A, G, 6, 5, 3, sliding back up to 7. So all together. Let's take a look now at the verse and chorus. Okay there, so that was the abridged verse and pre-chorus. So we've got an E chord for the verse, an E power chord. I'm just playing an open E string, an E an octave higher, then B and E. So open 7, 9, 9. Really fat, chunky power chord. And that just carries on throughout the verse. Okay, and then we've got a pre-chorus. So we go to a B. Then an A. And then a little riff to take us back to the B. So A, G, A. 5, 5, 3, 5. So we've got B, A, and then this lick that takes us into the chorus, which is 2 G's on 3, A, B flat B, 5, 6, 7, open E, E on 7. And then we're into the Black Cat chorus, which is the same as the intro we did earlier. Okay, so next we'll look at a little funky section before we go into the solo. Okay, so I'm playing a variation there on the intro chorus riff. I'm playing it with a clean sound this time, and I'm playing double stops, 12 and 12, A and D. Then B and E, 14 and 14. So we're on the A and the D strings here. Then 12 and 12 on the D and G strings, with a slight little bend. So then back to 14, 14, E and B. So B, E. So same again. 12, 14, 12. Little kind of damped before I play that again. So I'm playing 14 and 14, but not pushing down, then pushing down. Kind of classic, kind of funky style. Okay, and then again, same as the first bit. Then this time I'm playing that bit down on the first fret, so a B flat, pulling off to the A this time, then playing G on 3, sliding to 7. So and then we're into the guitar solo. Really fun solo there, classic 80s, some tapping, some whammy bar. Okay, so let's break it down. Let's start on the blues scale on the 12th position, and we'll start with the D on 15 on the B string, bending to an E. Release back down to D, B on 12, then bend back from D to E. Give it lots of vibrato, because it's the 80s. Okay, and then this next lick, we've got... Okay, so what I'm playing there is a little chromatic lick in parts. I'm starting on the B on 16 on the G string. Then a D on 15 on the B string. Then an A on 17 on the E string. Then I repick the A and pull off chromatically down to 14, the F sharp. Yeah. Then a D, and back to F sharp. And then I'm going from the D again, sliding to an E. Yeah. Then a G on 15, E string. Then a bend up to B, but kind of a snappy bend. Back to G. Then an A. Then a G. And 2 E's. Then a G again, with a little push, and slide down. Nice little lick. Okay, and then we've got very classic kind of bluesy lick. I'm bending from an A to a B on 14 on the G string and releasing. pulling off to G on 12. Then playing 2 A's, then G, then back to G, then E. Okay, that's the next lick. And then the next lick, I'm using my whammy bar to get a kind of... So every time I play a note, I'm just doing a little dip with my whammy bar. But the notes I'm playing are E on 12, B on 12, A on 14, G on 12, and then an E on 14. So we've got that kind of thing. And then I'm doing a little sliding up to an F sharp and doing a trill on 14 on the A. So a little F sharp A trill. So 11 on the G string, trilling on 14. And then we've got this nice little lick. Yeah, and so I start on a C sharp, bend up a semitone to a D, release, then D, C sharp, B, C sharp, B. So bend into D from a C sharp, release, and D, hammer to C sharp, pull off back to B. So C sharp, bend to D, release to C sharp, B, C sharp, B. And then I bend the D up to an E and then pick an E, so bending 15. And then play an E on 12 and then come down the scale D, B. So and then I'm playing B, B flat, B, B flat. So 12, 15, 12, 15. So slowly. And then I'm 3 hammers from G to B flat. So 12 to 15, then 12 again, and hammer to an A this time. And lots of vibrato on the A. Okay, then we've got I'm just playing, and I want to try and get some nice pinched harmonics if I can. It's always a little bit hit and miss with these, you know, but I'm just picking trying to find a sweet spot on the guitar to just get some of those pinched harmonics sounding out. So I'm playing D, E, G, D. 5, 7, 5, 5. And then I'm bending up to an E from a D on 15, and then bending up to a B from an A. Then I played a G and an E. 12, 14. Then 2 A's, then a G again. Okay, and then back down to the 5th position. So I've got D, D, E, then a kind of pinch bend from an A to a B, then a G. So I'm bending from 7 up to 9, then play the G. It's not quite, I don't quite get all the ways. Then a G on 5, then back to E on 7. Okay, and then we've got this a little tapped run. So we start. Yeah, so I start with. It starts on an A to a B. So I just play an A by just sort of brushing with my second finger. And then I tap on a G on 15. So I'm going from with my second finger on 5 to 7, tapping twice on 15. Pull it off. And then just pull it off with my fingers to get down to the G. So, and I just keep playing the same pattern but moving down. So, and I just end, if I can, I think when I did the solo I just ended on the G because it's a little hit and miss, but I think it ends by tapping one last D. But you know, it's so fast, it's okay not to get it precise, but we've got and then we've got I'm playing a G, just played a bit an A, so 3, 5, with just a little push up and down again, and then pulling off to the G again, and sliding all the way up to 14 for an F sharp, and then a D on 15. So we've got okay, something like that. And then we've got this one. E, D, B, A. Then, so 12, 15, 12, 14. Then back to B on 12. So B flat on 15, then 14, then A, and then G on 12, and then an E, an A, an E, and a G. 14, 14, 14, 12. And then we're just right at the end. And so I'm just a slight A on 17 with a slight little push, and then a D on 15, then E, and if I can, try and get that last note as a pinched harmonic. So again, it's just picking with a very pinched pick right between the fingers. Just trying to find that little sweet spot. Okay, and it's great solo. So enjoy a bit of Janet Jackson and Black Cat. Cheers, guitar buddies.